Hello, I'm Johnny and welcome back. So, I thought I'd do another few videos. I bought this book about a month ago. It was on the recommendation by one of my subscribers, MJ Pete, and thank you so much because I would never have got this book. I got the other one, Drawn Birds, but this says no, nature drawing and journaling. Well, I'm not big on journaling, although I will try to get into it. It's like more for people who go on walks and stuff and spot wildlife and doing quick sketches and that, but I don't really go anywhere to do that. But I am trying to learn how to draw, so this will be a very good book. I've already looked through it and it's really, really good. And it's this thick. I think the other one is only, I think it's a quarter of that size. But it's got some, I think I'm losing my voice. I've done that much talking and singing today. Yeah, so I'll just quickly go through it. How much was it? I had it in my wish list for I think it was a few weeks. £25, and I managed to get this for £19. I mean, still worth £25, but I like the bargain. And it says, why keep a nature journal? You can read all that. Slow down, observe, discover and see. And, it was written, it's the Law's Guide to Nature, Drawn and Journaling, written and illustrated by John Muir Laws, and he's got his own YouTube channel, which is very interesting, so I suggest looking at that. Do I need to scroll in a bit more? Yes. See, I was going to hold it up like that, but it's quite heavy, so be able to see that. Ducks' heads. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole book because it is quite lengthy, so I'll probably skip a few pages or 10. Inquiry Toolkit. Methods of deepening inquiry. And the main reason I got this is because MJ Pete said there was a section where you could draw insects, and I just love insects. Journaling stimulates creativity. I mean, I've got some house plants. I've got a geranium and some cactus, so I could draw them, I guess. And I have got snails, giant land African snails, adults and babies. So I could draw them. And then I've got my cat and me fish. So look, I don't need to go anywhere to draw some creatures and plants. Oh, and there's a lot of those big spiders lately in your houses, so I could draw them. Take a picture because they run so quickly. Drawing a skull. And he breaks it down for you, how to draw the skull in a grid form. I think I'll have to try that one. Blocking in a structural approach, showing you how to draw a bird. There's more skulls. I mean, I have seen a few of them. Roadkill, and when I used to go for walks, a few dead animals, the skulls and stuff. But they usually reek, don't they? I wonder if he takes them and cleans them so you can sketch them. Probably does. Fungi. Sketching with water-soluble pens. Colour pencil technique. Oh yes, so he shows you all the different techniques. Applying watercolours. Gouache. Rock art. How to draw animals. Oh, look. Oh no, that would be quite nice to do with the watercolours. I want to draw a magpie, and that's got similar colours. But you know where the magpie's got like a hint of greeny purpley in? I don't know how to achieve that, but I think if I follow these instructions, I'll be able to. Butterflies. Oh yeah. See, this is what I struggle with. Anything that's got an identical opposite. Like butterflies and moths. And he shows you how to do it in a triangle grid form. Can never get the right size. I mean, I suppose you could always draw one wing, trace it, and then flip it. But I mean, if you're in the great outdoors, it would be more easier to do with a grid, wouldn't it? Oh, speed drawn dragonflies. I love dragonflies, my favourite insect. Lizards. Frogs. Snakes. Birds in flight. Duck profile. What's that? Mountain lion. Well, I've never come across a mountain lion, fortunately. Oh, dears. Yeah, when we were driving, where was it? Barnard Castle way. We were driving through there to get to the Lake District. And my partner said, "Can you see the deers?" Loads of deers. Couldn't see any when drove right the way through. Couldn't see any. I'm right at the end. There they all were, laying down in the sun. And there was a white one as well. Must have been an albino. So you could take a picture and like do a sketch. Oh yes, this a bear. Fortunately, I haven't come across a bear either. Wildflowers. Oh, gorgeous. If I had a garden, it would be filled with wildflowers. Breaks it down into the shapes to show you how to draw them. Well, that'll be very useful because I'm going to do a botanical painting soon. Very useful information. What's that? Is there a lily? Curling of the leaves. Oh, I came up with this great idea the other day just by watching a video on YouTube. How to make fabric flowers with the petals that curl over. So I might do a video with that. These ideas just pop into my head, so I've got to sketch them down quickly so I don't forget. Oh, beautiful. See, I'd love to be able to create something like this. I mean, it's one thing sketching it out, but when you come to doing all the shading, I'm no good at pencil shading. Adding watercolour usually goes into a sloppy mess. Trees. How to draw trees near and far. Well, that'll be very useful because in the collaboration shortly, I think it's November the 5th we're doing it, it's inspired by trees. So this will be quite useful. I have took a lot of pictures when I was on my holidays of trees because they're quite interesting, especially the older ones, where the branches twist and curl and the fungus on them and stuff. Branches front and back. Landscapes. How to draw landscapes. See, I mean, this book's for everyone, really, who's into art, sketching, watercolour, pencil, inks. You don't have to go trekking to draw things. You can go on Pinterest from books, magazines, or wherever. So I would highly recommend this book. Well, it'll help me out so much. References, notes, and there's John Muir. About the author, it tells you about him. John Muir Laws, and in brackets Jack, so that must be his nickname. Yes, so I think this book is excellent and it'll help me greatly with my sketching. There's that mountain lion. So I'll just read the back of it, although you can see, so you might want to pause the video if you don't want to listen to me babbling. John Muir Laws, called a modern Audubon, can't pronounce that, by the Washington Post, will show you how to keep a nature journal to become a better artist and a more attentive naturalist. Dozens of exercises lead to the hand and mind through creating accurate reproductions of what you observe. Well, I observed something really cool the other day in my bathroom, and it was on the wallpaper. Well, I'm in the middle of decorating, and it was all ripped off wallpaper, and I just seen this face in it, so I had to sketch it. So I was very observant there. From a single wildflower to majestic vistas, Law's emphasis on seeing and learning and feeling will make this book valuable, even I don't know why I bother, I just can't pronounce these words. Revelatory to anyone interested in the natural world, whether you are an accomplished artist or drawn for the first time. Learning how to assemble a curiosity kit, focus awareness, enhance your memory, and catalyze your creativity. Make fast and accurate sketches. Develop techniques for using graphite, coloured pencils, watercolours, and gouache. Yes, I was, because I've been learning how to draw. I was reading this book and it said, try doing these 10-second sketches, 30 seconds, a minute, and then as long as you want. But I think a 5-second sketch, I think it'll just be all a squiggle with me, because you'll be rushing, won't you? But I suppose you'll get the brief, not even the outline, it'll just be a squiggle. A brief idea, right. Avoid common pitfalls of nature drawing. Draw animals, wildflowers, trees, landscapes, skies, and more. John Muir Laws is an award-winning naturalist, educator, and artist. He is the author of The Laws Guide Drawing to Birds and The Laws Guide. Ziggy, you're putting me off. Not that it takes much. The Laws Field Guide to Sierra Nevada, among other titles. Visit his website at johnmuirlaws.com. There, I've got through it. heydaybooks.com. So, yes, I really enjoy this book. I think it's a good read and I will learn all sorts from it. So, I think that's all I've got to say. Is that all you've got to say, Ziggy? Right. Johnny signing out. See you, bye.